seek first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, all these things are added to you. Oh, my God. Yes, yes. Oh, Jesus. Hallelujah. Thank you, Lord. What a mighty God we serve. You know, angels bow before him. Heaven and earth adore him. What a mighty God we serve. Yes, indeed. And I need you to remember, you are fighting a spiritual war. Listen at this. That's where spiritual warfare begin, leaving our own method of filling our gapping holes at the well and allowing Jesus to fill every thirsty, needy place with his living water. Let me tell you that again. That's where spiritual warfare begins, leaving our own method of filling our gapping holes at the well and allowing Jesus to fill every thirsty, needy place with his living water. My brothers and sisters, we need that living water. We need that living water that only Jesus can give, because you know what? You're going to get tired sometimes. You're just going to want to give up sometimes. But I tell you, greater is he that is in us than he that is in the world, my brothers and sisters. So please know, God says you are going to be surprised real soon at how everything suddenly and miraculously worked in your favor. Yes, save, and remember that. Remember that at all times. You got to have vision. The Bible tells us without vision, the people perish. Vision is the art of seeing what is invisible to others. Sometimes others not going to see what you see. But if you see that you are in a spiritual battle, then you know it's time to fight. So make your vision so clear that your fears become irrelevant. Did you hear me? Make your vision so clear that your fears become irrelevant. Vision without action is merely a dream. Action without vision just passes the time. Vision without action can change the world. Brothers and sisters, Jesus Christ can give you power to change your world. Maybe your family, maybe your children are going through some things. They need you to intercede. They need you to be that storm. Listen, you have to meet your fears with faith. Fear has two meanings: forget everything and run, or face everything and rise. We can rise through Christ Jesus, our Lord and Savior. Meet your fears with faith, my brothers and sisters. And remember, there's a way out of your mess, and it's JESUS.
Where can you buy a brand new Nissan with a lifetime warranty? Kingston Pike. Hey, folks, Gerald Anderson with Ted Russell Nissan. You heard it right. Every new Ted Russell Nissan comes with a lifetime warranty, and that's a long, long time. Ted Russell Nissan on Kingston Pike.
William the Encourager. All right, let's ask your neighbor. Got something to say? Call. I really don't know much about local politics. I don't follow them. But if you want to talk about anything else, 865-457-1380.
Good morning and welcome to AM 1380 WYSH and Ask Your Neighbor. Ask Your Neighbor can also be heard and seen on our website, WYSHradio.com. And if you are in Anderson, Roane, or Morgan County and have Comcast cable, you can watch Ask Your Neighbor on BBB TV Channel 12. Ask Your Neighbor is the program where you call in and do just that. Ask your neighbor. Do you have a comment? Do you have a problem? Or do you have a question? Then call in and ask your neighbor. 865-457-1380 or toll free at 877-711-4005. And for those of you that might be listening or watching on the internet, you can email from our website, WYSHradio.com. Just click on the Contact Us button and email your questions. Now sit back and listen as listeners throughout East Tennessee and the entire world answer your questions on Ask Your Neighbor on BBB TV 12 and AM 1380 WYSH.
865-457-1380. You want to talk about something or say hey or whatever, you can give me a call. Going to be here for just a little bit if no one calls. But anyway, getting ready for Thanksgiving here in a couple weeks. We're going to go out to eat at a restaurant. We haven't ate home in the last 3 or 4 years, and just makes it easier. No cleaning up the mess. And we're under, how many days till Christmas? What, under 50 days? I think, yeah, something like that. All right, 865-457-1380. High school football is underway. It's a bye week this week for Tennessee Vols. They'll be back in Knoxville next week, taking on New Mexico State. Oliver Springs is going to go to North Green. Volunteer is going to be right here at Anderson County. We should go watch them. Rockwood at Hampton, Kingston at Gatlinburg, Pittman. Coalfield beat Cloudland 51-6 last night. And Science Hill beat Oak Ridge 35-34-1 with a late fourth quarter score. Under 40 seconds remaining for their first lead of the game. TV game is West at Sevier County. So there you go. High school football playoffs. It just amazes me still, and I just enjoy going to the games because Friday Night Lights down here in the South and East Tennessee is a lot different from Vegas. So it's just a great community comes out and supports the kids. That's what it's all about. All right. No calls. I'm going to go. You have a great rest of your day. Safe weekend. Don't forget to tune in here tomorrow at 6 o'clock from 6 to 9. I'll be doing those classic country. Then 9 to 10, we'll be doing the trading time. And 10 to 11, be doing bluegrass. Tomorrow is a Veterans Day parade here in Clinton. And a couple of guys here from the station is going to be in that parade. Melissa, Jasper, and Brandon is going to be driving the cars in the Veterans Day parade tomorrow. So don't forget to get out and watch it. Hello, Ask Your Neighbor. What can I do for you?
Hey, you were telling us one Saturday morning on your morning show about some type of release that had just recently come out on Buford Pusser. Can you go through that story again?
Yes, the TBI.
Okay, I'll just hang up and listen.
All right, I'll do that.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Well, the TBI reopened that investigation. And after the investigation, the Attorney General said if Buford Pusser was still alive today, they'll be filing charges against him. What they found was that she was not shot inside the car like he claimed. She was shot outside the car. There was blood splatter on the hood of the car. They reviewed different photographs of the crime scene. They believe, the evidence points that Buford Pusser shot himself in the cheek, and it came through the other side because there were powder burns up against his skin. And so they believe that they didn't prosecute him or go any farther with the investigation because who he was and who was investigating the crime. They believe, evidence points, that his wife was moved from the outside to inside the car after he had shot her. During the autopsy, it revealed that she had many broken facial bones that had been healed over, broken nose. So she had a few skull fractures. But, yeah, so Buford Pusser, it just blows the myth right out of the water regarding him and his, reputation and his legend. But, I guess who really pushed this was Buford's wife's brother pushed the investigation. So anyway, that's what it is. That's just in a nutshell. You can go look it up. TBI has released all the reports on the crime, and you can go there and look it up, all the crime report and the evidence that they found. And it's got to be pretty serious if they said if he was alive, he'll be charged with murdering his wife. And they can prove that by the blood splatter on the hood of the car, on the side of the car. She was shot outside the car and not inside the car, like he said. So Buford Pusser really deflates the balloon regarding his legend. So, you can look all that up online, and they got all the information about that case. And I remember watching Walking Tall, both versions, and that movie really inspired me to become a cop. It really did, and just to blow it all out the water like that. So I don't know what's going to happen with his museum. His house was turned into a museum, and inside that museum you can see the car that he was killed in, that he crashed. You can see that, and you can see can walk through the house, but I don't know what's going to happen with that now that all this came out. So, Buford Pusser. All right, anything else? 865-457-1380, 877-711-4005. And we'll be taking a break. Be right back.
As a homeowner, I'm always looking for peace of mind, especially when I have a costly, unplanned expense, like a cooling system repair or replacement. That's when I turn to the eScore Quality Contractor Network. They're the pros who've been specially trained and approved by TVA and your local power company. The quality contractors are licensed and insured, so you can be assured the job will be done right and inspected for free. Contact your local power company or visit energyright.com to learn more.
Traditions, they mean a lot. We have tradition with the Clinton Dragons, and we have the tradition of Hoskins Drug Store and Soda Fountain, serving Clinton in our area since 1930. So if you need your prescription filled, or if you're just looking for breakfast, lunch, ice cream, or something from the Soda Fountain, bring your family to Hoskins and start your own tradition. 111 North Main Street in Clinton. Or you can find them online at HoskinsDrugStoreAndSodaFountain.com. Call 865-457-4340. Hoskins Drug Store and Soda Fountain in historic downtown Clinton.
All right, I pulled up the case about Buford Pusser, and I'll just read what they got here. This was a 1967 death of his wife, Pauline Pusser. Suggests that Buford Pusser killed her. New evidence from police files, forensic analysis, and medical examination contradicts Pusser's story of an ambush and indicates Pauline was likely shot by him and the scene was staged. This evidence includes blood splatter patterns, cranial trauma inconsistencies, and analysis of the gunshot wound on Pusser himself, which suggest it was self-inflicted. Widely believed that Pusser was ambushed after a car pulled up next to him and shot up his car. But in 2025, re-examination of the case filed by law enforcement and medical experts concluded that Pauline's death was likely caused by Buford Pusser. Blood splatter and bullet trajectory on the hood of the car were inconsistent with Pusser's story, suggesting Pauline was injured outside the vehicle before being placed inside. Pauline's cranial trauma did not match the crime scene photographs of the car's interior. An autopsy revealed she had recently healed broken nose, which is often a result of domestic violence. The gunshot wound on Pusser's cheek was a close contact, likely self-inflicted wound, not a long-range wound that he has described. Investigators concluded that there is probable cause to believe Pusser was responsible for his wife's death, and if he were alive, an indictment could have been sought. The case files are being made public through the University of Tennessee at Martin. So there you go. Thank you for asking that question. All right, well, I guess nobody's calling. 865-457-1380, 877-711-4005. Take another break. Be right back.
Hey, Leslie, what time is it?
What time is it? It's time for Medicare annual enrollment period. It runs October 15th through December 7th.
Wow, this year's gone by fast. Allison, what's your plans?
Well, Linda, I am ready. We offer reviews on current Medicare plans at no cost to our clients.
Or we can find a Medicare plan to fit our clients' current needs.
We are licensed insurance agents. Call us today to schedule an appointment at 865-924-CARE. That's 865-924-2273.
Or come on down to talk to a licensed insurance agent at the Health Markets office, 442 North Main Street in Clinton, because walk-ins are always welcome.
Call us right now to book an appointment today. Ask for Linda, 865-924-CARE.
Ask for Allison, 865-924-CARE.
Call us today to book an appointment. Ask for Leslie. Call 865-924-2273. That's 865-924-CARE because we care about you. Health Markets Insurance Insurance Agency, Inc. is licensed as an insurance agency in all 50 states and the District of Columbia. Products availability varies. Agents may be compensated based on enrollment. There is no obligation to enroll.
Looking for a used car, but not just any used car? Are you looking for a pre-owned car that really says something? You need to check out the pre-owned cars at Mini of Knoxville. From a Bentley to a BMW, a Corvette to a Cadillac, even a Ferrari or Lamborghini. You'll find the most fabulous exotic cars at Mini of Knoxville. Not only will you find the highest line of pre-owned cars, you'll also find the all-new Mini Cooper Countryman and Clubman, as well as a wide variety of used Mini Coopers. If you've always wanted a Mini Cooper, then Mini of Knoxville is your next stop. Experience their first-class red carpet welcome and see what a difference you feel at Mini of Knoxville. Mini of Knoxville is owned by the Grayson Auto Group, so you know they're homemade right here in your hometown. Let Mini of Knoxville put your dream car or truck in your driveway today. You'll find your dream car at Mini of Knoxville, located on Parkside Drive just off Lovell Road next to Grayson BMW. See all of the cars and trucks you love to drive at Mini of Knoxville. Mini for the drive.
Hello, this is Ask Your Neighbor. What can I do for you?
Good morning to you, Mr. High Roller.
What's up, young man? How you doing?
Oh, I'm just hanging in here. I guess like everybody else, we're dreading and getting ready for this cold weather that's moving in here before long.
Yeah, there's let me look at the weather forecast here. It's supposed to be chance of mountain snow coming up here on Monday. So,
I think Monday through Wednesday, it's supposed to be a little bit chilly.
Yeah, I hate this time of year.
Well,
it's pretty here in East Tennessee this time of year, but the cold, it's kind of tough for me to handle that cold.
Seems like we can, in a matter of a day or two, we can go from 75 to 35 real quick.
Well, the forecast is it's going to be thunderstorms tonight into tomorrow morning. It's 71. It's going to be the high today. 60% chance of rain. Tomorrow is going to be 69 the high, 49 the low, 20% chance of rain. Then coming in here on Sunday, I don't get it, 59 the high, 31 the low. Monday, 44 the high, and 28 the low at night. Then it pops back up to 60s and the 60s next week.
It's, you know what they've always said about East Tennessee, if you don't like the weather one day, just hang around because it'll change.
That's right. This weather is kind of bipolar. Doesn't know what it wants to do.
Absolutely. But I was going to say that somebody that is pretty well versed with the case of Buford Pusser.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Do you know Don Bell?
I do, I believe. Wasn't he a sheriff or?
No. He's actually on the Anderson County School Board. But,
okay.
He had kinfolk that lived in that. I'm trying to think of the name of that county.
McNairy County.
McNairy County. Yeah, he had a lot of kinfolks that lived down that way. But Don Bell's got a bunch of stories there. He's actually talked about it on the radio in the past. I can't remember everything that he said, but
maybe we got to get him in here.
Need to get him in there to talk about this case.
Because I read his biography, and he seemed like an upscale guy. Just a good guy. A man's man. And then this comes out this year, so.
Yeah, I've watched, I guess, all the movies, but I think that the original one with Joe Don Baker was the best, in my opinion.
Yeah. I didn't even see the one starring The Rock. I didn't even watch that one.
No, I didn't either. I didn't watch that one.
So what else going on around town, man?
Well, we need to get in touch with somebody to go over to West Wolf Valley and have a talk with that Pat Lane, find out what he hates so much about Tennessee.
Oh, I know why he hates it. I know why he hates
because everybody else likes him? Is he just that contrary?
Oh, yeah, he is. Darn his hide.
I believe if I despised and hated Tennessee the way he goes on, I believe I'd I'd pack up them fluorescent lights and my barrels, and I'd go to Alabama.
Oh, jeez.
But, anyway, it wouldn't even paint you a barrel on top of that.
He wouldn't even paint me a barrel for $125.
I'm telling you.
On a $25 barrel.
I guess he's got so much money money don't mean nothing to him, I guess. But I've got a theory there, Jay, about all that stuff you're talking about that goes on up there at the radio station.
Oh, okay, hit it.
With you talking about the doors open,
yeah.
And then after they've been closed, and of course Ron Meredith, he claims he's seen a black cougar up there in the field, and some of this other stuff.
Now I've heard the black cougar. I don't know if it's a black cougar, but I heard it one morning at 5 o'clock coming in here. I heard it growl or whatever the cougar does. And it was there. It was in those woods. So that is true. That has been up here. But I don't know if you watched me earlier on Trading Time, but I swear I jumped back because I swear somebody touched me on my neck. Happens all the time. Ask David Farmer. David Farmer swears by it too. I'm not lying.
Well, I've seen you during the commercial breaks. You'll get up and go to the other room and stuff there. So that's. You want to know what my theory is about what's going on up there?
Go ahead, hit it.
I think you've got spirits hid somewhere.
I don't know, but, David Farmer can say it, too. Now, this is kind of after Halloween, but David Farmer has told me stories. I've had listeners call me, and so has he, and told us that there's a person looking at you through that back window behind me.
Oh, wow.
Hey, remember Andy that lived in La Follette? He called me one time and said, Jay, there's somebody standing in that window behind you.
Oh, I remember old Andy. Yeah. He moved away somewhere, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. I don't know where he moved to, but ask David. Strange things just happen up here. And I know Ron laughs at me every time I say it, but there's some weird things that happen.
He's not the one that's in there at 5 o'clock in the morning either.
No. But, yeah, I've had some strange things, man. I see people, I see shadows walking by me in the window, and it's freaky. Ask David Farmer. If you're listening, call me and let's talk.
Yeah, I was just gonna ask you how he's doing.
I talk to him almost every day. His sister was kind of in bad shape, but I don't know if she has gotten any better. She was in rehab from her surgery she had, but she was doing good last time I talked to him. He's doing good.
Okay.
I'm going to text him and see if he'll call me. Maybe he can call.
Does he, of course, a lot of times I don't get a chance to listen to Trading Time Prime Time. Is he still coming up on Wednesdays? Or?
No, he took some time off to get a little better, I guess. So, but I think Melissa is up here. I think Melissa's up here every night. So,
okay.
I know Brandon used to come in here on Tuesdays, but I don't even know if he comes in here or not. So.
Okay then. Yeah. Well, he's still got some learning to do there. He don't even know when you park a car, you're supposed to turn the headlights out.
Or leave the engine running. One of the two.
Yeah, no kidding. No kidding. There with some of that spooky stuff that you're talking about, they're just strange stuff. Do you pack when you go in up there in the morning?
Well, if it is a spirit or whatever it is, it ain't going to hurt you, but it scares you. So, I'm more scared of the live people than the dead ones.
Lordy. Yeah. Well, I hope you have a good weekend. And, yeah, there is a little bit of truth to that on Thanksgiving there. I mean, after you prepare all that food and sit down and just eat yourself so full you can't hardly stand it, and then you got football on, you want to take a nap, but a little later on when you start waking up from the nap and stuff there, you're looking at all that mess to have to clean up.
Yeah, that's true. We've gone out for the past 4 years to buffets, different buffets. There's one at Chesapeake's. There's one at
oh, God, you can't go wrong with that place.
Calhoun's on the river. And there's one at there's a restaurant in Oak Ridge on the Oak Ridge Turnpike next to a hotel.
What, at the DoubleTree?
Yeah, there's a restaurant there.
Yeah.
And I don't remember the name of it, but that's the best one we've had so far. So we just go to buffets on Thanksgiving and Christmas, eat what we want, go home, and ain't got the mess to clean up.
Right. Well, I don't know that they're doing anything, but, we've got a really nice place right over here in South Clinton called Aspire.
Yeah, I have not been there. I've never been there.
Have you not even drove back in there and looked around?
I've drove past it, but I've never drove back up in there or got out and looked around. I got to do that. Maybe that's what we'll do this weekend since there's no football game.
Yeah, before it gets too cold. I think I saw something where they've already started putting their Christmas decorations and lights and stuff up.
Oh, yeah, they got tons of Christmas lights up. Tons of them. So
you got your Christmas tree up yet?
Oh, heck no. My wife handles all that. Last year we had 6 Christmas trees up in the house.
Oh, wow.
6. And
that's a lot of Christmas trees to be having to put presents under.
Yeah, but I don't know if she's going to do that this year or not. She handles all that stuff. I put the ornaments on the high places. But.
Oh, okay. Well, one last question for you, Jay. I was just studying about this. How long have you lived here in East Tennessee now?
I moved here in 2017.
So, what would that be, about 8 years?
9 years. 8 years. 8.
And you've been up the radio station since when?
October of 2017, a month after I moved here.
That's burned. Okay. You retired and moved around here and went back to work.
Yeah, it's funny because I was up at 3 o'clock in the morning, couldn't sleep. I said, you know what? I need a little part-time job. And I applied to different sheriff's departments and police departments. I got a bunch of job offers. Like, I got a job offer working for the UT Police Department, working in their evidence vault. And I got job offers from a little here and there, Knoxville and the plant and things like that, but I just didn't want to put the uniform back on. So at 2 o'clock in the morning, I was just looking at radio stations, and I emailed everyone, and 2 stations responded back. One was out in Knoxville. I can't even remember the name of it, and then Ron messaged me back, and he said, come up next Wednesday and just interview. And so I came up next Wednesday, and I started Thursday. So.
Okay, man. That was a quick hire.
Brittany trained me. You remember Brittany?
Yeah.
She trained me, and then I just did trading time. Back then we came in at 3:30, I think, and we started playing music at 5, and then we did trading time at 6 to 7. But then it got all changed, and we just do trading time now, and we don't play music live. But that was fun. But I left. And then Jim Harris calls me and said, hey, can you work for me this coming Saturday? I said, yeah, I'll come in and work for you. It was a father-daughter dance or something like that. So I came in and worked for him. 2 weeks later, he asked me, hey, can you come in and work for me this Saturday? I said, yeah, I'll come in. And the next thing I know, I'm working every Saturday. I don't know if I got hired back or not, but I just started working again. And Ron says, I don't even remember you leaving.
So how long has he been gone then?
Jim? Oh, yeah. 2 years maybe? 2.5?
Okay. Yeah,
3,
that's what I'm thinking. 2 or 3 years.
He was up here for 20 years.
Yeah, he was. He was there for a long time.
Long time. I'm shooting to be up here for at least 10.
Okay, then.
And then we'll play it by ear then.
What's Jim into nowadays then, since he's left the radio station?
I have no idea. I know he was a substitute teacher at one time, but I don't know what he's doing now. So.
Because he's too young to be retiring.
Yeah, I retired at 48.
Oh, wow. That burn. That Las Vegas Police Department must have paid well.
Yeah, I get a good pension. It was They changed the retirement now. It used to be 25 years and out, regardless of the age, and you get 65% of your highest 3 years.
Oh, okay, then.
So, and my last years, I worked a lot of call-out pay and things like that. So, but now they changed it where you have to be a certain age to retire, like 60. Can you imagine a guy being a cop for 60 years on the street? At 60 on the street? Are you
not in Sin City.
So, but yeah, they changed all that, and the whole department has changed down there, and they're changing with the culture now. Cops can wear beards. They can wear braids. I mean, ponytails. Male cops can wear ponytails in Vegas.
Well, okay.
They can wear. They can have tattoos showing. Before you didn't have to. You couldn't show tattoos, and so they're just changing with the culture, man. They're just changing with the culture. So. Yeah,
I guess so. You've still got a while to go then before you can even sign up on your Social Security then.
Yeah, but for 25 years, I didn't pay in it. They just changed that Social Security law where public civil service can now draw their Social Security. So if you worked in the civilian world before you became onto the public world, public payroll, you could collect your Social Security now. So for 25 years, I didn't pay in it. So I probably won't get a big chunk of change when I get ready to go away.
Well, every little bit helps, though.
Oh, it does. It does. Every little bit helps. So
I was listening yesterday when David West was up at the station there talking with Ron. I didn't know whether you listened or not, but he brought up, and I thought it was kind of funny there. He was talking about, and I'm sure that they have their reasons or whatever, but your local banks there, and I won't mention any name because I belonged to this one probably for 50 years or somewhere close to there, but I can take $1,000 or ever how much I want to and go down and deposit, and all I'll have to do is just give them my account number.
Mm-hmm.
They won't ask a question or nothing, but now if I go down there and just I deposited, it was a little pension check that I get every month. I deposited it, and I said, look, give me like $40 back out of this and just put the rest of it in my checking account. And I was using the ITM,
mm-hmm.
Where you're looking into the screen. And it's
right.
like, well, look over this way a little bit more so I can see. And all I wanted was $40 back. And she goes, what's the last four of your Social Security? What was your mother's maiden name? I don't know. It's like 4 or 5 questions. I thought, y'all don't ask nothing when I put money in, but if I want to take a little out there, you're asking all kinds of questions. But I don't know. Maybe it's the way crooks and stuff are anymore. I guess they're just making sure.
Yeah, that double checking. You can never be too careful.
Oh, yeah. That's.
I was at my mom's independent living place. It's an independent living for seniors / assisted living. And she's in the independent living. And I go there to pick Travis up because I drop him off every day there to just stay with her on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. So I go in there, and Eileen, one of the ladies that is on the assisted living, is waiting out front. I go, Eileen, what are you doing? Oh, I'm waiting for a cab. I go, why? Where are you going? Oh, I got a call from this guy that says I got to go down to my bank and withdraw $20,000 and pay him, wire him the money, or I'm going to lose my Social Security.
Oh, Lord.
I go, what? I go, Eileen, that's a scam. Well, guess what? The taxi cab pulled up, and they actually called a cab to pick her up and take her to the bank to get $20,000 out.
Oh, gosh almighty.
And thank gosh I just happened to be there at that time, because she would have done it. She would have done it. They just prey on these elderly people, Just don't.
Oh, it's terrible.
that are scared to death they're going to lose their money, their benefits, and they just prey on them. And she almost got, to be a victim. So it's...
Yeah, she'd have been out of $20,000, and probably, in most cases, they can't even trace that stuff down either.
No. It all comes from India, Philippines, China, and Vietnam, all that neck of the woods. So.
Oh, yeah. Why don't you think they just go get them a real job instead of trying to scam everybody out of money?
Yeah.
Get a real job.
Yeah, and the sad thing is people do it. They get scammed out of it, and then they lose all their money, and it's sad.
Well, of course, they tell you, on TV and everywhere else all the time to beware of certain scams and stuff. Then they'll come out with something new. But, the older we get there, the more you're in, some people would be inclined to believe there. But I was born in the 50s, and so as I got a little older, my papa told me years ago, he said, son, don't believe everything you hear and only about half of what you see.
Amen.
So I've lived by that motto.
You believe everything you hear, but only believe half. That's what I do when I listen to the weatherman.
Oh, yeah. These weather people. It's been a few years ago when we had that, I don't know if you was around here then or not, maybe not, but we had that solar eclipse.
Mm-hmm.
And to where it just went completely dark outside for maybe a minute. But they could tell you, the weather people could tell you exactly what time that was going to happen. But I thought, how can they do that? But they can't tell you exactly when it's going to rain or something like that. So I don't know. These weather people, I guess, things shift and change in the front, and then they'll say, if you will. So.
Yeah, and when they predict like snow or rain, they're predicting that for their whole viewing area. So it could happen like up in Kentucky, southern Kentucky on our border. They may get snow, but down here we won't. It's just when they predict that stuff, it's what is in their viewing area, just in their viewing area. So, some of these stations have a big, footprint. So, all right, my man.
Mike Witcher does a pretty good job.
Yeah, he does. I like Mike Witcher.
Yeah, he's cool there. Well, you enjoy the rest of your day, Jay. Get a hold of your buddy Ronnie down there and go to Auburn Springs and get you a burger together.
Ronnie, the mayor of...
I think he's wearing several different belts, isn't he?
Yeah, he does. All right, buddy. You have a great day.
You too. All right. See you.
Bye-bye. Hello, this is Ask Your Neighbor. What can I do for you?
You was talking about that scam thing?
Yeah.
They tried to get me, too. He said, are you dressed? And I'm like, what the hell do you want? I'm sorry. Anyway, he said, I want you to get your suit, your clothes on. I said, I don't have a car. He said, we will order you a Uber.
Yeah, they're desperate. That's what they did with this little old lady in a wheelchair, ordered her a cab to go pick her up and take her to the bank.
That's what he told me. He said, I want you to go down to your bank. And that's when I pretty much hung up on him,
Yeah, just hang up on him. Just hang up.
Maybe it'd be a good idea if you and Melissa and them kind of warn people, against them on there.
Yeah, so.
That's ridiculous, but that some people would listen to them.
Yeah.
And lose their money,
Yep. That's sad that happens. So they prey on the vulnerable and on the weak.
Yes.
So, all right, man.
Well, you have a good day.
You too. Nice talking to you.
You too.
Bye-bye. All right. What time is it? Oh, another phone call. Look at this. Hello, this is Ask Your Neighbor. What can I do for you?
Oh, Mr. J. Carter.
Well, Mr. Pat, 2 Left Feet Lane.
Hey, I got a question for you.
Question me.
Do you know what me and David Farmer and Bob Carmack and Joe Dew all have in common?
What's that?
You were supposed to take us out to Aspire.
Oh, no, wait a minute.
Yes, I asked Joe.
When was this?
Well, you done forgot about it, but me and Joe has not forgot about it.
You know, you do this to me. You tell me about Hardee's. I was supposed to take you to Hardee's. Then I was supposed to take you to Aspire. Then I was supposed to take you to the American Buffet. Pat?
When it comes to you spending money, you forget about it. Not easy. But ask David. Ask Bob, and ask Joe, and see if I ain't right.
I don't think you're right.
Well, I know I'm right. I've never been wrong. See you, bye.
Hey.
What?
Are you going to paint me a barrel?
$785.
Why $785? Why that number?
Because that's the number I come up with.
How about 50?
No.
75?
No.
100?
No.
125?
No.
150?
No.
Okay.
All right.
Bye.
Hey.
Yeah.
I won't ask him. Bye.
Bye. Well, I would call David, but he's in a training meeting right now, so I can't call him. But, all right. Take a break, and then we'll call it when I come back.
So right now may be the perfect time for you to rethink how you pay for health care. And here's why. This time of year is decision time for a lot of people, but it's also when you can join MediShare and save even more than usual. For many families, joining MediShare means saving about $500 a month, which is a game changer for a lot of people. But what's more, MediShare members like it. We know this from member surveys. They like it a lot. It's a proven thing now. MediShare has been around for over 30 years. It's a Christian community of hundreds of thousands of people now. And here's the thing, too. If you join before November 15th and you mention the promo code SHARE, they will waive your application fee. So you save $100 right off the bat. I'll give you the number here in a second, but just call and you'll get a price within 2 minutes. Again, the deadline is November 15th, so call now. You'll save even more. Here's the number. Call 877-26-BIBLE. That's 877-26-BIBLE. 877-26-BIBLE.
Good morning. Happy Friday, everybody. It's going to be a warm and breezy day. Temperatures topping out near 70, but here comes our cold front this evening. That's going to spill in showers and thunderstorms anytime after about sundown through tomorrow morning. Don't get caught in the cold this winter. Get free battery checks all month long. Plus, you can save up to $25 with Master Battery's annual canned food drive to feed the needy in our area through November 29th. Master Battery, home of the best price guaranteed. I'm meteorologist Mike Witcher from the East Tennessee Weather Center for AM 1380, FM 101.1, and FM 99.5 WYSH.
All right, Mike Witcher, thank you very much. Yeah, it's going to be some chance of thunderstorms today, and Monday mountain snow they're predicting. So it's going to be out and about. Just keep that in mind. Wrap up them plants. Also, bring your animals in. Make sure they have a warm place to stay. You know, it's a felony to mistreat them and keep them out in the elements, because Monday going to be 44, low of 28, and then Sunday 59, low of 31. So that's below freezing. So bring your animals in. Okay? All right. You have a great rest of your day. I will be in here tomorrow morning, bright and early, for the Saturday morning classics, and from 6 to 9. So tune in.
Thank you for listening to AM 1380 WYSH and Ask Your Neighbor. Make sure you tune in at 10 a.m. each day, Monday through Friday, right here on AM 1380 WYSH and BBB TV 12. Or listen live online at WYSHradio.com. And remember,